Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to be talking about cabin air filters, what they are, what they do, and how to service them. Also, my friends at Fram have sent me their new Fram True Air Premium Cabin Air Filter. I'm going to be opening and reviewing this filter right after we go over some basics. So about the year 2000, vehicle manufacturers started putting a filter similar to an air filter in the cabin. Cabin referring to basically the area that we sit. Basically, when you turn your AC on, air is drawn in from the outside and ran through your vents. Now, this air is filtered first by the cabin air filter. And the cabin air filter is responsible for getting dust, dirt, pollen, allergens out of the air before they reach you and your passenger. Now, like any other filter, it gets full over time and stops working. It's recommended to replace your cabin filter every 12 months or 12,000 miles. Now, luckily, most cabin filters can be changed within a few minutes. Most are located behind your glove box. If you know very little about cars or you're a DIYer, you should be able to service your own cabin filter. Some cars require a little more effort. Maybe you got to remove a few bolts to get back to where you need to be to get it out. Chances are you should be able to change yours out with not that much time and energy. So like I said before, Fram sent me their True Air Premium Cabin Air Filter. It comes with a very nice looking filter. It was wrapped up in packaging. It also comes with instructions, which I can't say I've seen this before. These instructions are specific to my make and model. This filter covers multiple models, but this has an estimated install time and specific instructions for my particular make and model that I got this for. Now, the instructions might, slightly differ because this filter goes in different models, but they're pretty accurate as far as replacing mine. It also comes with instructions in different languages on the back, 2 different languages. Now, the filter itself, tell right away it's a nice filter. I've changed many cabin filters. This is a lot more beefier. It has dual protection. It has this back, which as you could tell is a different color, and then in the front is the blue. This uses a N95 grade filter media, get out the 99% of dirt, dust, pollen, allergens, and captures 95% of particles as small as 0.3 microns. Now, the box will tell you this information if you look at it. It's a really good looking box. Up in the corner, it mentions the N95 grade filter media, and then it has a chart right here in the front that talks about the antibacterial, the pollen, the dirt, and the corner you got your part number. I like how it says Toyota, and then assembled in the USA right in the corner there. And on the back there's a spot where you could get text reminders of when it's time to replace your cabin filter. Again, it's about every 12 months or 12,000 miles. You can sign up on fram.com, and also while you're at fram.com you could always check out more about this Fram True Air Premium Cabin Filter, as well as their other filtration products. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little demonstration. This is the '04 Toyota Sienna. Now, like I said, the cabin filters usually on Toyotas and Hondas and a lot of other models are behind the glove box. You usually have a little plunger you have to disconnect, and then you squeeze these sides and you can pull this down. Be very careful, not to dump all your stuff out unless you don't mind. And then there's a tray, you can pull this out, and then your old filter's here. And then we'll go ahead and remove our old filter and keep your tray, and we're going to put the new one in. Now on this tray there's an up arrow. I'm glad that it has that on there because I'm going to tell you on these filters, cabin filters, right here it has an arrow that's pointing down. It says airflow. So if your filter has that, you're going to want that arrow to point towards the blower motor because it's pulling air down into the filter right there. So the arrow that's pointing up on the tray, if your cabin filter doesn't have an arrow that says airflow on it and it just has a single arrow pointing up, then you would just put it in the same direction as the tray's arrow. So we'll get this in. It fit perfectly. It's fit almost better than the factory one. Okay, it fits right in like that. And then we'll go ahead and put this back in. Slide this tray back in. And like I said, most cars are simple like this with the cabin filter, so even if you have little experience, you could probably do this by yourself. Now we could have some fresh, clean air to breathe. We'll put this plunger back on. That plunger just is, it just makes the glove box open slowly, so it doesn't, fly open like the older cars. All right, and just simple as that. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Fram True Air Premium Cabin Air Filter. It uses the N95 grade filter media. It's a newer cabin filter on the market. Definitely recommend it. Thanks for watching. You can learn more at fram.com, and I will see you next video.